This was supposed to be my dream RX-7, the one that I'd bring back to life, but instead, you know, it taught me everything I never actually wanted to learn.
Give it a good look.
It was a 91 RX-7 vert. I picked it up for $6,500 because, you know, honestly, from the outside, it was absolutely gorgeous. It was super clean. The only issue was, and the reason why the guy was selling it for $6,500 instead of $10K was the motor was actually seized. And upon doing a bunch of research, and I ended up buying it. And after, you know, throwing in a new fuel pump and a can of seafoam, the car actually ran. You know what, for a year, I did drive the thing. It wasn't perfect, but it moved, you know. It made rotary noises, and it was fine. You know, come winter of 2022, the coolant seal actually gave out and it cracked. It's the equivalent of blowing a fucking motor for rotaries whenever your iron cracks like that. I got a new front iron off of Facebook Marketplace because that was the one that was cracked. You know, at this point, I was smooth cruising. Everything kind of went to plan. I had all the resealed parts. I got a full rebuild kit from Atkins Rotary, and we got started on the rebuild. I fully rebuilt it, did everything to spec. I clearanced every seal, right? Made sure everything was good, and I got it to run again. Until it stopped running. I basically put the whole entire motor together just for it to continue drinking coolant again. Now, having rebuilt this motor over the span of 2 months, right, whenever I had free time, that is a big blow to your mental. And things I actually learned on my first ever rebuild, there's a ridiculous amount of rust underneath the battery tray. And it surprisingly is actually a very common spot for these RX-7s to rust, especially on the FCs. So if you are planning to buy a RX-7 FC, take a look under the battery tray before you buy it, because that is usually one of the -- killers for these cars. I took the motor back out, I tore it down, and this time, instead of the front iron being blown, the middle iron and the rear iron were now blown. So
nice little crack.
Yeah,
right
I had to get new shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of got sick and tired of this whole RX-7 FC. So after all of this bullshit that's happened to this car, you know what I mean, all the rust and kind of just all the engine troubles I've had, I decided to just park the car out and start over with a clean slate. So here's my new build. So yeah, I ended up buying another one, and this time we're gonna do it right. So no more rotary, no more rust, no more convertible water leaks. We're gonna do it right this time, and I have a bunch of parts actually lined up, so you know, keep an eye out for that. I'm gonna be revealing what rims I'm putting on this bad boy. We're gonna be converting it from a 4-lug to a 5-lug. And then we got a spicy new engine that we're putting in this thing too. So, you know, keep an eye out, hit the subscribe button, you know, like the video. I know production quality wasn't the most A1 on this video just because I don't have a lot of footage to work with, but, you know, make do with what I have from my old iPhone archive. But this build's gonna be the one that, you know, actually goes right. So stay tuned. Ciao.